Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday, y'all. Mm. Alright, so how y'all doing on Sunday? Let me see. Sure y'all can see me. Can y'all see Mama? Honey, happy Sunday. All right, y'all. So let's just get this thing moving here, because I got a few things that I want to go over tonight. Okay, Sunday night. And y'all, let me just tell y'all what time it is, honey. We done had our din, okay, aka dinner. Honey, let's see. It is 6:55. At 5:15, we was at the dinner table. Okay, so yeah, Mama was handling her business today. All right. All right, y'all. So yeah, I'm rocking a nightgown. Okay, yeah, that's the outfit of the night. It's called nightgown. And the color of the nightgown is red, black, and white. Okay, so yeah. So Mama, yeah, red, black, and white. Okay. And so somebody might say, well, why you got on jewelry, not jewelry, jewelry, and you got on a nightgown? Oh, well, because, you know, I like to keep it on for leak status, even though it's a nightgown, okay? Yeah, for leak. All right, y'all. All right, so here we go. All right, so yeah, dinner done. 5:15, we was at the dinner table eating, okay? I started my dinner around 2:30 this afternoon, and at 5:15, we was at the table, yeah. So I had made a pan of macaroni and cheese. Honey, let me tell y'all a little tip about macaroni and the cheese, okay? Usually I use regular vitamin D milk, because you need 1 3/4 cups of milk. In order to make like a regular size pan of macaroni and cheese, like a family size pan, like you know how you buy them dollar aluminum pans from the Dollar Tree, that's like a family size pan. If you want to make like a regular pan like that, all you need is 2.5 cups of macaroni noodles. Okay, you need 2 packs of sharp cheese, or extra sharp cheese, or whatever kind of cheese you know you choose to buy, the block cheese. You need 2 of those. You need 1 3/4 cups of milk, and you need 1 egg. Okay. Now, what had happened was, okay, now usually I use regular milk, but I didn't have any milk, but I had pet milk, and you know, remember back in the day, honey, that's all they used back in the day was pet milk. I remember my grandmother used to use pet milk as her creamer in her coffee back in the day. Yeah, pet milk in a can. So I had some of that, but I didn't have any regular milk. So I used pet milk. Now I thought that I had only used a little bit out of the can, but I thought what I had left was going to be enough. So it only ended up being 1 cup of milk. So I needed the 3/4 cups. So my husband went to the store and got me some regular milk. So I ended up using 1 cup of pet milk and 3/4 cups of regular milk. Honey, Child, let's just say delicious, okay? Yeah, so that's my little macaroni and cheese recipe, okay? All right. Now, with those 2 blocks of, I like to use extra sharp, or you can just use regular sharp. And I also like to add a little bit of American cheese in with my 2 packs of sharp cheese. I like to add a little bit of American cheese in with that. So yeah, honey, wow. Anywho, so yeah, we had that. We had pork chops. We had string beans, macaroni and cheese, corn, sweet corn, and pork chops. Now, I baked the pork chops, but my husband and my son, they like their pork chops fried. So I baked the majority of the pork chops, and I smothered it with onions. You know, I seasoned it and put a whole bunch of onions on top, and put that in the oven. And then I had to fry my because me and my daughter like our stuff baked. I like fried foods, don't get me wrong, but I don't know, I'm just kind of getting tired of the fried. So and my daughter, she don't even like fried food, which is a good thing. She liked her stuff baked. But my son and my husband wanted their stuff fried. So I had baked pork chops and then we had to fry it for them. So that was our dinner, honey, and it was delicious. But anywho, okay, so let's start with this, okay? Let's start with the hair, okay? Honey, now, I was supposed to be doing like a little tutorial because my cousin, the last time I did two-strand twists, and that's what I'm rocking right now, two-strand twists. The last time that I had did that, I'm sorry, y'all, that's my alarm letting me know my kids need to be doing something for school tomorrow. However, school is closed for Martin Luther King's birthday. So they don't have to do anything as far as getting clothes ready and all that kind of stuff. So actually, let me turn these alarms off so they don't keep going off. Okay. Alright, so sorry about that, y'all. Y'all know I'm a ghetto ratchet. So anyway, so the last time I did a two-strand twist, I had it in two-strand twist, then I had put it in Bantu knots, then I had took the ends out, and then I had took it all the way out, like a twist out, because I was going to wash my hair. So my cousin had saw my pictures on, I don't know, Facebook or maybe my video, and she wanted to know how did I do that. And honey, let me tell y'all something. I don't have a clue, okay? But the reason why I didn't do the little tutorial this time, because I did something different, okay? Let me just go over it real quick. When I did my two-strand twist, I think it was like a week or so ago, I had used BB oil moisturizer, okay? Now, I don't have a clue. This is hair lotion with castor oil. This is just stuff I picked up from the store that I thought might work, because my daughter likes her hair in twists, and she likes it out and that kind of stuff. So I called myself buying some products that I could use, because she has that curly, wavy hair just like I do. So I had used this. And then I had used shea butter, African shea butter. Now, this is what I used the last time that I had did my two-strand twist. And it was fine. A little on the greasy side, the shea butter, but it was fine. So, and I had also bought some beeswax, but I didn't use this. But this time, I wanted to try and see if I could do something different. So what I did was I washed my hair, okay? And I put the little towel around it, and I kept it on there while I was cooking my dinner. And then, you know, while dinner was cooking and I was able to have a break, I had took the towel off, and my hair was somewhat damp, but more dry. So I took the towel off. I put some of this in my hand, and I rubbed it all over my hair. Okay, I didn't saturate it, but I just kind of rubbed the hair lotion all over my hair. And then I used beeswax. Now, y'all, I don't know if I was supposed to use beeswax on my whole head, because, honey, that thing is locked, okay? Locked and sealed. Like, that ain't good. Like, it's stiff. Look. Them boys ain't going nowhere. And I love the way it's because there's no shrinkage involved. When I used to do my two-strand twist, I used to use Eco-Style gel, but a lot of shrinkage would happen from it. But this, putting that beeswax on there, it doesn't shrink up at all. And plus, like I said, you don't want to have your hair wet. Boo, what is it? What's up?
Hi, baby.
Hi.
Sure looks sexy.
Thank you.
I see you.
I'm doing a what?
I see you tonight.
Boo, I'm doing a video.
Well, they need to know
What?
that you're going to be in trouble for Dr. Martin Luther King's birthday.
Oh my gosh. You want to come say hi since you all peeping your head all in and being nosy?
Say hi.
Oh Lord, here he come. Mr. Silly Simon himself. Let me turn this around, because last time you got on here, they couldn't really see you.
Can you see me now?
Yeah, I turned it around.
Can you see me now?
Say hi.
Hi.
Okay, goodbye. That's
Got
it.
to go watch the game.
Bye, boo. I'm in the middle of my video. So, anywho, y'all. So I like the way, boo, really? Come on now. Can you think of anything else?
I tries, but girl, it just don't work.
Gosh. All right, boo. Bye. Man. Can they think of anything else except for sex? Oh, Lord. Anywho, it's that fleek status that got him going. All right, y'all. So yeah, and speaking of that, y'all. Mm, anywho, yeah. So in case anybody want to know if they want to, look a little bit cute when it's time to go to bed, look a little bit sexy or whatever for your husband. I mean, not like totally sexy. Like nobody wants to wear the full lace, giddy up, see through. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't always feel all that sexual all the time. And you don't have to go to Victoria's Secrets because, honey, like I said, I went to Walmart, okay? And I got a bunch of gowns that look just like this, okay? They're comfortable. It's like, I guess you could call it cotton material. So it doesn't wrinkle. It stretches. It's got a little lace here. And it's just cute, okay? I can't go to bed with pajama pants on. It's too hot for one. Well, I get hot. Like, I can't sleep in pajama pants. I got to sleep in next to nothing. Now, some people like to sleep in pajamas and stuff. And let me just go ahead and say this because I don't want people to get it misconstrued and think that, oh, well, you don't have to go to bed looking like that. And that's true. And, let me just say this, okay? You definitely don't want to go to bed looking raggedy, okay? I mean, that's just out the door. I mean, I'm just saying. Um, but it all depends on your mate. I'll just say that. And the reason why I say that is because, okay, um, my late husband, meaning my husband that I had before the husband that I have now, he died in a car accident. So he's considered my late husband. Okay. Now, the reason why I'm saying it just depends, it depends on your mate. Okay. Because my husband before this one, he liked me in his t-shirts, okay? For some reason, he was like a big bulky guy. So his white t-shirts were kind of big. Well, they fitted him, but on me, they were just kind of big, but they came down to my knee. And he loved me in those. Like, he thought I just looked sexy. He loved seeing me in his t-shirts. Okay? So, when I say don't be going to bed with no t-shirt and all that kind of stuff, like I said, don't take it personal. It's whatever your man likes, okay? Because like I said, that particular husband, he loved me in t-shirts. Now, granted, they were always white, clean t-shirts, okay? They wasn't no dingy t-shirts that he, worked on a construction site on, and they was all dingy and brown looking now. No. Mm-mm. You don't want to go there. So if you're going to wear a t-shirt, honey, make sure it's clean. Make sure it don't have holes in it. Or none of that kind of nonsense. Make sure it's not all torn up or nothing like that. Just looking all raggedy. You don't want to do that. So yeah, don't get me wrong when I say, don't be wearing them t-shirts. What I mean is them raggedy t-shirts. Because like I said, it just depends on what your man like. Now, that was my late husband. He liked me in t-shirts. This husband here. Okay. Honey, yeah, just say piece of work. Okay, so yeah, he likes me and stuff like this. Okay, and it's actually comfortable for me, actually. So it's not like, he wants me to look this way and it's very uncomfortable because you know how you have some guys who say they want women to cook with the heels on and the little short, maid outfits that come up, up above your knee. Just that little sexy thing with heels and all that kind of stuff and lace stockings and fish nets and all that. Honey, I'm sorry. I can't cook in that. Okay? I'm not going to be able to do that. No. I'll cook in this. But I'm not putting no heels on. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not. I ain't gonna be able to do all that. But anywho, so like I said, it just depends on what your mate likes because you don't want, you know, you don't want to be selfish and say I don't care what he likes. It's what I like and what I'm comfortable in. Don't do that because you know what I'm saying. You want your man to stay interested in you, okay? And whatever you did to get him, you want to continue to do those things to keep him. Okay, you don't want to be all sexied up, during your dating stages, and then once you move together and get married and have kids and all that, then you got the raggedy t-shirts that look like they, you know what I'm saying, like you've been mopping the floor up with them, like it got a hole in it. Yeah, you don't want to do that, okay? Like I said, the same thing you did to get him is the same thing you need to do to keep him. That's just a good little tip, okay? So you do what you want to do now, okay? I was married now, just trying to give you a few little helpful hints. And like I always say, the one good thing about advice, honey, you can do one or two things with it. You can take it or you can leave it. Bam! Honey, that's the good thing about advice, honey. If you hear somebody say something and it don't fit you, keep it moving, honey. You ain't got to take it or leave it. Okay? All right, so there you go. So back to this hair, honey beeswax, okay? I love it, y'all. Like I don't know if somebody, people that are in the natural hair community has done this, but honey, that beeswax, y'all, look. No shrinkage. It's straight. You don't have like a lot of little frizzies. It's just like, wow. So I just, so that's what I did with my hair. So I didn't do the tutorial because I didn't use the same products that I used the last time when my cousin had asked me about it and she really liked the way it looked. That was with shea butter and hair lotion. This time I used hair lotion and beeswax. So the next time I do my hair and twist, I'll do it with, what I had did. Well, I'll see how this turns out. If this turns out the same way that it turned out the last time when everybody was complimenting me on it, then fine. I'll just show you how I do it using the beeswax. Alright, so now, as far as what I'm wearing makeup wise, I'm wearing, and this just leads me into what I'm going to be trying to use this week. Now, the last time I did a makeup for the week, it was during the New Year's week. So it was like an epic fail, y'all, because I did my makeup that Monday and that Tuesday. It was supposed to be makeup for that whole week. But what had happened was, I did my makeup Monday and Tuesday, okay? Wednesday is when we traveled to Maryland, to Baltimore, Maryland, which is my hometown. So I didn't do my makeup that morning when we left because we were going to be in the car for 6 hours. So I wasn't trying to be all, I ain't want all that for 6 hours riding in the car. And then that night, which was New Year's Eve night, whenever I'm partying or going, to a club, or now I don't go to clubs, but I'm just saying, like, if I'm going somewhere where I know I'm gonna be dancing and having a good time, I don't do the whole full-fledged face makeup. Okay, the most thing that I will do is lip. That's it. No blush, no foundation, no eyeshadow, no nothing. Because when I party, honey, I party. And I sweat, and I don't want no makeup. I don't want nothing running in my eyes, burning my eye. I don't want nothing. Only thing I use when I'm going to party is lipstick. So, so I didn't use any makeup that Wednesday during the day because, like I said, we were going to be traveling for 6 hours. And I didn't use anything that night because we was on a party bus because my sister's birthday is New Year's Day. So New Year's Eve, we was on a party bus celebrating New Year's and her birthday, so I definitely wasn't having on no makeup. Then, matter of fact, if you go back to the videos I did New Year's Eve on the party bus, you'll see that I only have on lipstick. And then that Thursday is when we came back home because my husband had to work that Friday, so we had to come back the very next day. Once again, didn't want to put all that makeup on just to be in the car. And then Friday, I just said the heck with it. I was tired from, the travel and the partying, even though it was just an overnight. I was tired, so I didn't do it. So I didn't get a chance to do a full week's worth of makeup. So I'm going to try it again for this week. The lippy that I'm going to be wearing for this entire week is called Luscious Wine by LA Colors, okay? It's kind of like on the red side. And it's pretty. And it's called Luscious Wine by LA Colors. And I don't know if you all can see that or not. Okay. And I put that on. Well, I put a liner on. Okay. A dark brown liner by NYC. I lined my lips with that. I put the Luscious Wine on, and then I took my red gloss, which I'm almost done with this. I love this gloss. This is like the glossiest gloss ever. And it's red. So it's perfect. Yeah. So that's what I have on my lips. And that's what I'm going to be using this week. Okay? Bam. These two. Along with this lip liner. Excuse my nails, y'all. I'm tomorrow is my nail appointment because I'm actually late. I'm 3 weeks out. I usually go every 2 weeks, but I'm 3 weeks out. So I need to really go get them done. And I have one nail that's lifting up a little bit. So perfect tomorrow. I didn't bring my nail color that I'm going to be getting tomorrow. I will show y'all on another video because I didn't bring it in here with me. Okay, so that's the lippy that I'm going to be using for this week. Now, I had everything that I'm going to use for this week, I actually did today. So everything you see is what I'm going to be using for the whole entire week. Okay, so for blush, I'm using Berry Plum by LA Colors, okay? I love this. And I'm actually starting to hit pan on it, okay? It's Berry Plum by LA Colors, okay? That's the blush that I'm using for this week. Foundation, I'm going to use my Chanel foundation again. Because I think, oh, you know what, y'all? I think I'm almost done. I want to finish this out. Reason being is because I've had it a while. Now, let me just say this. I don't know if makeup has an expiration date on it. I've never looked to actually see if it does. But someone was saying one time that they had on some makeup and it was burning their face or their eyes. I'm not sure if it was eye makeup or some kind of foundation and it was burning. And they were saying they think it's because the makeup was old. Now, I have old makeup. Well, actually, no. I actually, when I downsized, I got rid of a lot of old makeup. So a lot of my makeup is pretty much new, except for this foundation and this pressed powder. This is my Chanel pressed powder that I'm going to be using this week as well. Okay. I'm trying to get rid of these because I've had these like way too long. Now, I don't have any issues with my skin as a result of it. You know, no burning or anything. But like I said, and I believe it was Lovely Leia that had said that one time on her video that her makeup, she had used some makeup and I think it was old and it was burning. And then I was on YouNow last night. Y'all, YouNow is kind of neat, y'all. I don't know if any of you all know anything about YouNow. I just learned of YouNow from BBW Sweet and Sexy. That was the first time I had ever heard of YouNow, was when she started talking about it like a week ago. So I went on like a week ago. And then I went on last night. So last night was like my second time going on, and it's actually nice. I like it because you get a chance to interact. Back and forth with people. You know, they're typing, like the main person is on the screen and then everybody else who's on the show or whatever, they get to type and talk to each other, talk to the person that's on the screen. You get a chance to interact a little bit. And I kind of like it. It's kind of neat. But anyway, that brings me to say that, like I say, Lovely Leia had mentioned something about her makeup burning her skin. And then BBW was asking the question about, I think it was eyeshadow that she said was burning. And I had said, because I remember Lovely Leia saying it, that, maybe if it's old, that could be possibly the reason. And then someone else was typing in there and saying something about there is an expiration date on makeup or something to that effect. So I'm just looking to see if there is really an expiration date. Now, I don't actually see one on this particular pressed powder. So I'm not really sure. If anybody have any clue, then, maybe you can talk about it and let people know. But I've had this pressed powder a while. It doesn't bother me. I've had this, foundation a while. It doesn't bother me. But I guess it just depends on your skin, and the how old the makeup is. I don't know. Okay, so pressed powder and foundation for this week is by Chanel. Okay. Contouring, I'm going to be using BB cream as my contour, which is what I use tonight. Um, I'm going to be using my City Color Primer for my eyes. Okay. I'm going to be using, this is the moisturizer that I had gotten from my Walmart beauty box by CoverGirl. Remember, it went with that lip stain, which I got rid of. I don't like that lip stain. I didn't like the way it felt. I didn't like the color of it, but it also came with a moisturizer. So I kept the moisturizer. Love it. It's by CoverGirl. I love it. So this is the moisturizer that I'm going to be using before I apply my lippy. Okay, this is going to be the okay, this is the lip moisturizer. This is going to be my face moisturizer that I'm going to be using before I even put on my makeup. It's clean and clear. Now, this is a morning glow moisturizer, which I guess means it's for the morning time, but I use it anytime. So this is, and I love it, y'all. It's by Clean and Clear, and it's called Morning Glow Moisturizer. It's oil free, and it's by Johnson & Johnson. Love this stuff. Okay, I'm probably not doing this thing in the proper order, but oh well. For contour, no, what did I say? I'm sorry, y'all. This is not contouring. BB cream, this is for concealing. This is my concealer for this week. Okay, I apologize for that. BB cream, beauty cream is for my concealer. Okay. My contour that I'm going to be using this week is my NYC Sun and Bronze Bronzing Powder. Okay. That's going to be my contour. You all know that I love my Black Radiance. And as y'all can see, that thing is crumbs. So I did manage to get rid of that. Okay. I don't want to open it because it's crumbs and it's messy, but it's done. But I love this stuff. Okay. I love it. By Black Radiance. This is going to be the brush, the angle brush that I'm going to be using for my contouring. This is going to be the brush that I'm going to be using for my pressed powder. And this is the brush that I'm going to be using for my blush. Now this brush, I think I'm going to be able to legitimately buy me a blush brush. Because if you look at this brush, it looked like it got the memes. Honey, yeah, and I love this brush, and I've had this brush for years. But as you can see, it looks like it's starting to lose some feathers or some bristles. See, if y'all can see that, it's getting a little raggedy. So I think I'm going to actually be able to get me another blush brush and get rid of this, because y'all know I'm a minimalist. So yeah, if I come on here and do a haul showing y'all a brush, y'all going to know. This thing is getting out of order, okay? But I love this brush, okay? And the palette for this week, okay, is going to be... This is a Beauty Maze palette by Clean Colors, okay? It doesn't have a whole lot of interesting colors in it, but I'm going to make it work, okay? So tonight, for color, what I'm using is this color right here, which I have no clue what color that is. I would have said that this was a gray, but then there's already a gray here. Okay. So I don't know what color that is, but that's the color that I use for my immobile eye. Okay. The entire eye, I assume it's called the mobile eye. So that's the color that I use for my mobile eye. And then for my inner eye tear duct, honey, I went with this little light color here. Okay. I don't know. A little bit like a light peachy color. Yeah, inner eye tear duct. That's what I use for that. Okay. But yeah, this is the palette that I'm going to be using for this week. Okay. Like I said, I don't really like this palette anymore. But I'm going to use it up. Okay. And bam, that's it, honey. We done talked about her. We done talked about nightgowns. We done talked about makeup, honey. Child, we done talked about the men's. Okay. One other thing I want to talk about. Now, y'all might think this is so ghetto and ratchet. But, honey, you on channel 100. AKA 100. Okay, yeah. Now, if you all remember, I did a when I did my unboxing of my Walmart beauty box. It came with this cream called Pond's, and it's an anti-wrinkle cream. I guess it's to prevent wrinkles in the future, and it's for your face. I guess for around your eyes or whatever have you. Well, I haven't used this yet for my face. The reason being is because when I smelt it, okay, it smells absolutely wonderful, okay, but it smells too perfumey for my face, okay, because I don't even use regular soap on my face. I use baby wash soap because anything that's for a baby really doesn't have a lot of chemicals in it. So that's the way I keep my face from being all broke out. I use baby wash, very light soap for my face, and then I use this sometimes as a moisturizer. I don't always use a moisturizer, but definitely if I'm going to do a full face makeup, I use a moisturizer. But and this doesn't even have like a heavy smell. But yeah, this seemed like it would be too perfumey for my face, and I'm afraid that it might break me out. So guess what I use it for, honey? Because I wasn't gonna let it go to waste. Child, I put some of this on my hands, and I said, "Ooh, that smells good." And I start rubbing it in, and child, honey, it smells good. And look at the shine on my hands. Like, look at that. Like, no ash. It's just a beautiful shine on my hands, y'all. So I'm turning my anti-wrinkle Pond's cream into my hand cream. Okay. Oh, okay. Honey? Yep. So I'm sorry. Somebody was telling me when I use it to let me know how I like it. Well, honey, I didn't use it on my face. I use it on my hands and I love it. It smells good and it gives it like a shine. Like, I love that. Excuse my nails. But that's just like, wow. It does better than lotion, actually. Yeah. So, all right, y'all. So I think that's it. Um, I done rambled on here long enough. So yeah. All right, y'all. So if you like, what you see and you want to not miss my upcoming videos, go on ahead and hit subscribe. And then that way all of Mama's videos will come straight to your email inbox. Right in your channel feed. Okay? And you all have yourselves a happy Sunday evening. Okay? Have yourselves a great evening. Okay? And I will see you on the next video. Only if it's the Lord's will. Bam. Bye bye, y'all.